guys are so funny. You're trying to get me to do this stupid shit. And
she just whispered, "I'm a bad bitch," for anyone who didn't hear. Stop. 420.
I'm lit at Disney.
And the kids asleep in the bath.
There we go.
A ball sack station. That's what a business owner looks like. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Tattoo Homewreckers, podcast where we talk about tattoos, life, and everything in between. My name is Callista, and this is my very best friend, Lou Berry.
Why'd you say my full name?
I don't know.
That was weird.
Something came out of me.
Callista Kills.
My name is Callista Kills, and this is Lou
There you go.
Berry. Callista, no middle name, Kills.
Yes.
And this is Lou Berry. Welcome,
Bam, bam.
Tattoo Homewreckers. What does your gender feel like today?
My gender feels like a slug with makeup.
Ooh.
Like a pretty slug.
Pretty slug, but still
Yeah.
slug.
Yeah, why'd you say still a slug?
Well, because I feel like slugs are... You don't like slugs, right? You think they're icky?
Yeah, they're oversized normals. I.e. an oversized worm.
Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know
Or
what a normal is.
Really small Jabba the Hutt.
Ew!
That's what I see when I see a fucking...
Tiny
tiny
Jabba.
Jabbas. Yeah.
Cute.
And they're just kidnapping all the Princess Leia's.
No, they're a lot cuter when they're not sexual predators. Thank you very much.
Exactly, that's why. And that's what I feel like today.
And that's a tiny sexual predator. Ooh, nix it. Edit that out. Anyways, my gender today feels like, I would say kind of like a secretary, but like a rock. That's a secretary.
Oh,
Yeah, you go up to the desk and it's just a rock with glasses on.
Yes, I was going to say, does she have glasses?
She's got glasses.
And wings?
And she's never answering the calls.
No.
She's
a rock.
She's literally a rock. She doesn't have hands.
I love that.
That's what my gender feels like today. We've got kind of an oddball...
slug and a rock.
Slug and a rock. Oddball episode today. Again, keeping it a little bit light because we're here to have fun.
Mm-hmm. And if you can't tell, I'm currently sick. It's like the first time I've been like sick. Since we've gotten here. I guess something's going around because like most of our friends that I've like messaged are also out sick.
Yep.
Also I've been having a tattoo with a mask on, which is like OG COVID days.
That is OG COVID days. How do you feel tattooing with a mask on? Are people,
I don't mind.
Our clients like cool about it? They don't really...
Oh, no one said anything.
That's amazing. Love that. Sometimes our American clients would get weird about it.
Oh yeah. It's it would a lot of times be like an awkward situation where you have to be like, hi, I'm currently ill. Like I had a mask on. I didn't say anything about like, oh, I'm currently ill. Mm-hmm. She just came in and we were just chatting. And then like when he came in, we were just like having like this good time. And then I was like, I have, a mask because I'm like a little bit under the weather. I don't want to spread anything.
Yeah.
And they like look at me like I'm fucking weird.
Thanks for spreading it to me. Damn.
I'm not wearing a mask all day at home. Also, I've been sleeping on the couch and you stole my spot.
I did.
So if you get sick, that's because you slept in my bed.
Oh, awkward.
Yeah. So that's on you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't be sleeping in my bed, bitch.
Oh, okay. It was almost involuntary though, because like I don't know. I came home last night. We had a chill night. Conked out. Don't remember falling asleep.
What the fuck were we watching?
We watched RuPaul, of course.
Oh, RuPaul, yeah.
Yeah, we were watching a lot of RuPaul.
We've been catching up.
Handmaid's Tale. Yes, which is trauma in a show.
Right to sleep.
It really doesn't, but like it is like oddly enough become a comfort show for me, which is crazy because it is so traumatic.
I forgot the actress's name, which kills me, the one that plays June.
Yeah.
But she does have that kind of presence about her that does like when she was in Mad Men, I could like go to sleep to her all the time.
Yeah. Calming presence.
Yes.
She's also got like, I don't know, really great voice for that. So, love June though.
Narrator.
She's fucking insane. I don't know if you guys have seen Handmaid's Tale. Love that character. She's amazing. There's that reel that came out that both of you and I resonated with where it was like, I just love the fact that June's fucking crazy because it is so like unfair to write a female character that has gone through this much trauma and expect her not to be fucking nuts. Not to expect her to be like just an insane human being.
Well, because I mean, that's how you are going to be if the world is like falling around you. I like that we both just knocked the table.
Yeah, we keep knocking.
Like if the entire fucking world is unhinged, in order to survive, you have to become unhinged.
Absolutely. I agree. And that's good female writing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the beauty of it. Like, we had however long that fucking debate was with Caboose, where he was like, Serena's unforgivable. She's a horrible person. There's like no ifs, ands, and buts. And then I felt like a fucking weirdo having to argue
For Serena's
for
sake.
Serena
like,
to be like, all
you
the
don't
women are victims of this.
Absolutely. You don't want to like root for Serena because she is part of the reason why Gilead turned into Gilead.
Mm-hmm.
And but like it really shows the complexities of a human being.
Yes.
She's got some like moments in there where you truly see her as a human and see her as like fallible and like just again a complex character that is not black or white.
Absolutely.
And that's what makes good writing for human beings. So yeah, that's the end of my fucking Handmaid's Tale rant. But I found some questions on Teen Vogue to ask your best
love
friend.
Teen Vogue. I think at this point I'm old enough to have given birth to a teen. So this is wonderful.
Oh my gosh, isn't that fun?
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Great. Yeah.
Do you think that if you had a teenager right now, what would your life look like? You're like, I do, bitch.
No, my brain is like, I'd kill myself. I'm like, I don't want that.
Heyo.
If I were to acquire a teen at this point, I think I could be a fairly like solid parent.
Right. Let's talk about like right now.
If I just like right now, I didn't raise them for all those years, or somehow I ended up still me. Yeah. In my current like state psychologically with a teen.
Right.
Dude, I think it'd be great.
Yeah. Nice.
Honestly, like in the non-creepy way, even though I said I was a slug and they're sexual predators, I love teens because I just think that it's such a fascinating like time in people's lives.
Yeah, you've always said that like it is such a like I don't know, impactful part of their lives where they're figuring themselves out.
Yes.
And it would be nice to have like an adult because like you didn't have an adult to grow up with that like was help you figure it out.
My dad was probably like the most helpful, but that's also because he came in as a brand new parent for me at 12. And so he like got me right as I went into teenagehood as like an adult who'd never never been around kids and never had like his own kids. So then he really got to see it as like, hey, I'm just going to treat this small person like they're a fucking person.
Yeah, totally.
And had a lot more empathy. So I think that really like helped me. I just realized I have a headphone in. That helped me really like solidify that idea of like, no, teens are like the fucking underdog.
Yeah.
Like their parents don't like them. Society doesn't like them.
Yeah, no one likes a teenager.
No one likes a teenager. And so everyone treats them like shit and then they wonder why they are the way they are.
Fair enough.
Like,
fair enough.
There's just these poor fucking fragile beings hot full of like hormones.
Yeah. And can you imagine, like I think about like if you were to describe teenage you, how would you describe her?
In pain.
In pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. And confused.
So
I was confused. I didn't know why I was angry. I didn't know why I was sad. I didn't know why everyone looked like they needed me to make out with them. I don't know. I'm attracted to like my dad's friends, my brother's friends, my mom's friends.
Yeah.
I'm attracted to my teacher, and I don't even think she's that hot, but like she's got some like nurturing like thing, and like I just want to kiss everyone. There.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're horny and you're emotional.
Yeah,
and
you're horny and emotional.
It's a hard place to be in.
It is, because then everyone's like, all of these things are wrong because you're a child, so you shouldn't be horny, and you're like, oh no.
Well, like you're a child, but you're also expected to make these very real adult decisions that are going to impact you for the rest of your life. Pick your major.
Yeah. What are you going to do for the rest of your life?
Exactly.
And you're like, you don't fucking know what you're going to do, Helen.
No, totally. I don't know what I'm going to fucking eat the next day. It's one of those things where, I would say...
Look, we have another spider on the table.
Oh, hello. Do you need me to evacuate the dance floor?
He's tiny.
Okay, he can stay.
Spider
Just don't crush him with you. We've got a lot of jumping spiders up in this bitch.
He's not a jumping spider. He's got I feel like he's got more legs than he needs to have legs.
I don't.
Sir, I need you to stay on your side. He is a spider. He's got 8 legs.
Barricade.
I don't want to just drop on you, man.
Well, I mean, just make sure that just watch him, and then I can usher him out if you like. The podcast now, all of our listeners are just listening to us trying to evacuate the spider, or really Lou's just building a barricade in between her.
No,
and the spider.
Man.
Do you need me? Oh, Lou!
I panicked.
You blew him towards me.
I blew him away from me.
I watched him diagonally. I don't know where he went.
It's fine. He's not crawling.
If he lands on me, that's fine. Actually, I had a spider land on me recently, and I was so proud of myself because I played it so cool. I went like this.
Oh, nice.
Played it so cool.
I murdered a giant. Like, I felt bad. He was like a great granddaddy long legs. Like, he had been around for years.
When their legs are that long.
Yeah. Well, and his actual body was like big. Like, his body was the size of a Tic Tac.
So, yeah, his legs were even longer.
Yeah, he's crazy long. And I was in the garage, like, getting that ready so, we can, like, work out in the gym.
Yes.
And I was, like, cleaning. And so I, like, ushered him into an area.
Yes.
And then I went back to like sweep it, and apparently he like crawled up, touched my arm.
Nope.
And like was on me, and I looked down and just saw a daddy long legs like charging towards my face.
Yeah.
And just instantly like screamed and then just smushed him down my whole arm.
I mean,
and I just had like these long ass broken legs on me, and I'm like, oh God. Yeah. And I felt terrible because obviously he has had such a long life.
Like very
he might have owned our garage. He's obviously been here longer than we have.
He's been here a lot longer.
And I just murdered him.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. It happens. I don't hold it against you for too long. It sucks. We'll hold a little funeral for him. Sorry. Yeah. Great daddy long legs.
I mean, he was like a great.
At least mine was tiny. Mine was like so much smaller. Yeah. Like a baby.
That guy was cute, but then he kept like charging at me.
Well, yeah, he was really
walking towards me.
Very interested in you.
And I'm like, I'm not trying to be your fucking mommy.
Anyways, from teenagers to spiders.
Yeah.
So first Teen Vogue question. I want to ask you: do you believe in having one best friend?
Yes, I do actually.
Period.
Yeah, I feel like the very definition of best kind of implies something is the best.
Right. It kind of just like, it's like, oh, here's first place and here's second first place.
Yes.
Like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
There's only one.
I believe you only have one best friend.
Yeah.
And I get weary of people that are like, oh, these are all of my best friends. And I'm like,
yes.
Which one is the best?
A term that I realized that I should have been using, because I would be like, oh, one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Closest friends.
Yes.
Yeah, one of my closest friends.
Yeah, I say one of my favorite people.
Oh, that's
because
adorable.
I have like lots of favorites. Like lots of favorite people.
Absolutely.
Like I could just, pick out tons of clients. I'm like, these are some of my favorite people on earth that I think about all the time.
Absolutely.
And like, yeah, and I think like one of my closest friends or like one of my close friends, I think those are like great terms.
Great. Yeah. Because I feel like it's really easy to just be one of my best friends. Then it gets confusing.
Yeah. Because I'm like, well, who is your best friend, Callista?
My best friend is obviously Guinness.
I knew you were going to say that. My best friend's Bailey.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
My best human friend is you, obviously.
Oh. Are you implying that Guinness is not human?
I mean, does she do taxes?
She does your taxes. Do you do taxes?
Hardly. Hardly, girl. I wish, you know what?
Is that the qualification for being your best human friend who does your taxes? Yes.
Thank you so much.
I'm in there.
Holy shit. No, you really went above and beyond with that one. So, way to cook.
It's easier.
It's easier.
It's just easier if one person handles
It's easier to do your taxes than it is to be your friend.
Well, I mean, it's a lot less time consuming.
Read me! That's funny. Okay, next question.
Wait. So you agree?
I agree. One best.
One best.
Yeah, but I am guilty of saying one of my best friends, which now I realize one of my closest friends is a way better way to describe it.
I've also said that, but if I'm going to be completely honest, I think it's because I also felt guilty. Because we've had a lot of friends over the past.
That are like, why the fuck are you saying best?
Yeah, that would get mad if I was like, oh yeah, Callie's my best friend. And then like they got demoted, I guess, in their brain. And I'm like, no, I literally, if I could marry her, I can't wait for you to get to that part of platonic.
Oh, really?
These friends do a fucking ceremony. She proposes.
Oh my God. And we were supposed to do that on our 5th
we can still do
anniversary.
That.
Hobbiton, period. Let's make it happen. On our 5th anniversary, friendiversary, we were thinking of it was this whole thing like, oh, we should go.
We talked about it on the podcast.
Forks, yeah, we should go to Forks Twilight because have a little wedding ceremony, and then it just wasn't financially gonna happen for me. So, anyways,
we opened the business.
Yeah, then we opened a business.
Yeah, that was why we said wedding or baby, and we opted for a baby.
Okay, how do you define the perfect weekend?
Ooh. Okay, so if you ask me that right now,
it's
going to involve a couple tattoos.
Yes,
because I'm like really happy to be like open and working. It's going to involve all of us on the couch watching scary movies and then having conversations like analyzing the movie afterwards.
Oh yeah. By analyzing the movie, are we analyzing plot? Are we analyzing videography skills?
Oh, the whole thing.
Cinematography?
I like how we have like whole breakdowns. So we analyze like characters, psychological stuff.
Yes.
And then we'll also talk about like, you often will talk about like your favorite like shots. What's really cute is obviously because you're into like cinematography.
Yes.
Then as we're watching stuff, like even Caboose and I, when you're like not around, will watch stuff and he's like, that was good. Like transition. Yeah. He's like, that was a really good transition.
Yeah.
Like,
or an interesting shot. Like, oh, it's my favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite. Yeah. Perfect weekend for me.
Yes.
Perfect weekend for me.
I didn't ask you that.
I know. I asked myself that. Someone had to ask me.
Not me. Don't care.
Perfect weekend for me. I have been really itching to play video games lately. So obviously, yes. I mean, cop out answer. Of course, I want a tattoo, but I would say, like, besides tattooing, I've been itching to play video games. I really want to play The Last of Us all the way over again. We need to clock into Animal Crossing, girl.
We do. Our island, everyone's gone by now.
Oh my God, is this your first, like, hiatus from Animal Crossing?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to warn you right now. All of our villagers, all of our animal villagers, will come up to you and go, I missed you so much.
Okay, that's fine.
How long has it? Oh, I haven't seen you in so long. I missed you. It's so cute. Every single one of them.
That's really cute.
I miss you so much.
And then I'll just go back to the date that we played last. And then fucking gaslight them and be like, I never left you, bitches.
I never left you. I think they can still tell.
Maybe.
I don't know. They're weirdly sentient. But yeah.
Also, if you come for the fact that we time travel, it's because I give a shit about the fishing days.
Yes.
And the plant days.
Yes.
And because I played Animal Crossing when we first moved to New Zealand, on every other Saturday down at the corner of Gray Street, there's a plant man. And every time I see him, I'm always thinking about the fact that Animal Crossing.
He's that villager, bitch.
And
we live in Animal Crossing.
Yes. And we have not been, like, we bought some plants and have not done them service. A couple of them died.
I killed my little sprouty boy.
He fucking ran away. We got like bad winds one day.
Honestly, good
and
for him.
And then Caboose just found like the empty like little bucket. Like he was like, I'm gonna be free. Yeah. So I think we killed like,
because you're not helping me grow. I'm running away.
Yes. And the hydrangea killed itself.
Yes.
Because I did not know hydrangeas were that difficult, y'all.
Neither did I.
We don't have the ideal like place to put that thing. But yeah, so we've killed a couple things, which means I can't go visit this man yet. And also because I'm going to weirdly fan out and tell him he's like the person from Animal Crossing.
And he's going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And the bug day. So I will time travel just to go for those days.
Absolutely. Okay. What do you think is the most annoying quality a person can have? And you're going to answer this in such a long way because I have to go pee.
Okay. The most annoying quality a person can have is if their name is Callista Kills. And they indeed have the personality of Callista Kills. Oh my God. Now I'm all putting myself on the mic because I'm nervous. If I had to honestly answer it, I would say the most annoying quality is lack of introspection. It fucking drives me nuts how people get angry at people for doing something and have zero awareness that they themselves do it. And I know what you're thinking. You only get mad at people for shit you can like see in yourself. And I think that's like true to a degree, but I think that you have to have enough self-awareness to be able to look at yourself and be like, oh shit, I do that too. And if you don't have self-awareness around that, is build relationships where your friends can tell you, hey, you also do that. Because like Caboose gets real mad when people are like at a rolling stop, and I'm not done yet. And
I'm so grateful.
That was a really fast beat.
Thank you.
Did you wash your hands?
I did. Of course
you did. They're wet.
They're wet.
Or did you pee on your hand? I'm not touching them. No.
Try them. Smell them.
Okay, they smell like pee.
So glad you ran with that.
But Caboose will get mad at people when we're trying to cross the road and they don't come to a complete stop, or if he's trying to turn and they don't come to a complete stop. But then he does that same shit to people.
Right.
And he's not aware that he does it. He like lacks the introspection of being like, hey, I do that same shit. So every time he'll like try to wave someone while he's still inching and they look scared, he's like, what are they doing? Why don't they go? And I'm like, you two get mad. So lack of introspection is indeed my like least favorite quality in people.
I love that.
And I also think that a lot of people think they're a lot more introspective than they really are.
People think that they're so much more self-aware, and it's so fucking funny because it's like, girl, no, you're not. Like, we watched a drag queen be like, yeah, I would be described as a class clown. And we both were like, no, you wouldn't be. You're literally not funny.
I lost a fight with Caboose about that because I was like, well, I don't think I'm incredibly introspective, because he was like, well, like not everyone's as introspective as you are. And I was like, I don't think I'm like incredibly introspective. Like there's obviously like parts of myself that I can't like, that I'm not aware of.
Yes.
I was like, and I appreciate people like highlighting that to me. He's like, yeah, said someone who enjoys introspection and likes for people to point out the shit she can't see. And I was like, valid. And that's something I wasn't aware of. So
exactly.
Help me with my introspection.
That's amazing.
What do you think the most annoying quality? Besides yourself?
Besides when I look in the mirror.
Yes.
And
and you think, oh my God, what is it like to be this gorgeous?
What's it like to be this gorgeous and annoying? I think the most annoying quality a person can have is one-uppery. I hate a bitch who try... It's one of those things where you're telling a story like, hey, yeah, one time like I went to Lake Tahoe, and you're just telling it just to talk about it. Went to Lake Tahoe and had a silly, goofy, good old time. And another person's like, yeah, one time I went to this lake, and then I hit up that lake afterwards, and then I met this rich guy, and he took us out on his yacht, and then we went on this lake afterwards, and blah blah blah. And like, shut the fuck up.
Okay,
I can't.
I'm gonna add a slight caveat to that.
Yes.
Because I know every little fucking ADHD bitch is like, oh no, I do that, and that's how we connect.
No.
You can tell the difference between the connection stories and the one-uppery.
Yes.
And so, like, if you do it because you genuinely, and you fucking know that you're just doing it to connect, and you also know when you're doing it to be a cunt. And I'm going to be real vulnerable here for a second. When someone comes at me with like, oh my God, I have the most perfect relationship, and it's like really shitty superficial, I get to drop that like nugget of the fact that my husband and I met in Italy and be like, oh yeah, we met in Italy. Yes. Because it's like some weird fucking like one-uppery that like, I'm going to beat you on the fucking like, oh, look at me. My husband and I met in the most romantic place on earth. Meanwhile, it was like a fucking fishing village. So like, huge sloths of the city smelled like a fish market. That's the part
of the story that you don't tell. You're like, it was a cute little fishing town. Like, sleepy little fishing town.
And so if you're telling the truth of something, then you don't feel the like one-uppery of it. You know the difference between someone being like honest and just like connecting.
Yeah, because I get insecure about that. When someone tells a story and I'm like, oh my God, here's my story that kind of relates to your story, I get super insecure about that. But there's a difference.
Yes, because you can tell the difference. Yes. You can feel it when you're like, this bitch. And like, you and I will look across the room and be like, okay.
Yeah, whatever you say. One of these days, I swear to God, I'm going to snap on you bitches and just be like, yeah, well, one time I went to Grammy and then I fucking went to space. And I met my husband there, so...
You met your husband in space?
In space. He's an alien, bitch.
Oh, I love that.
One of these days, I'm just going to fucking snap because I can't handle it. It's annoying, and shut the fuck up.
Oh, I like to counter it by asking lots of questions.
Specifically about that story?
Yes. Like, I like to ask a ton of questions and then, like, catch them like, well, at the beginning of that story,
You're playing
chess. Thought you said this.
Oh, I thought that happened.
I'm confused.
So with the timeline's like kind of not making sense then. And then they backpedal and you're like, okay, there you go, you lost. Don't lie.
But yeah, if you have ADHD and you do it to connect, don't worry. People can tell the difference.
Absolutely.
They really can. Because I've not had people be like, oh, Lou, you're like doing one-uppery. They're just like, oh yeah, we're just connecting. And you can tell that like vibey like spirit. And if you're not vibing with them, just don't tell them your stories.
There you go. Just shut the fuck up. Anyways. Have you ever had a crush on a cartoon character?
Oh my God, yes.
Please tell me who.
So many cartoon characters.
Please tell me who.
Okay, there was the Surfer show. I had a crush on that dude. I don't remember the story. Everyone of my age will know it's a little like surfer show I'm talking about.
Drop a comment below if you know what she's talking about, because I don't think
Johnny Bravo, obviously.
Johnny Bravo.
I've literally talked about Johnny Bravo before.
Yes.
Of like, do I want to be Johnny Bravo? Do I want to do Johnny Bravo?
Who knows? Both. Could be.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. There's so many. I want to talk about.
I want to talk about the fucking anglerfish from Nemo. He's an angelfish, the one with the scar.
Oh
the
yeah,
hot.
Yes, dude. He is. Whose voice is that?
I don't know.
Yes, with the scar. He's hot. Yes.
He's hot.
Yes.
Why is he hot?
Same as like the fucking bunny in Space Jam. Y'all did that on purpose.
Oh my God, the Lola?
Yes. No, is it her name Lola?
I think so.
Oh, that's hilarious. I did not know her name was Lola.
I think her name is Lola.
Yeah. Officer Hops?
Officer Hops. Oh my God. Someone got banned from Disney because they had an Officer Hops like fan account. And it wasn't like overtly sexual, but it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look, that's not their fault. You can't make Officer Hops look like that.
And then they got banned.
I mean,
isn't that crazy?
That's the best reason to get banned.
So fucking funny.
I'm banned because I can't go to America, but like, yeah. I mean, y'all.
I refuse to go back.
I miss theme parks so much.
No, for real. For real.
I didn't realize how much of me was living for theme parks.
Yeah, I mean, that's truly like a big loss, but we did hit it at the best time. Because the last couple times we went to Disney World and Disneyland, somber. Everyone was so sad. Yeah. The employees were not happy. Which
you could tell Donald Trump just got elected.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Somber, very, very depressed Disney vibes, which is not the vibe that you want.
Think if Walmart did a theme park. That is it.
They're not getting paid enough.
Nope.
Everyone's mad at them for no reason.
And the theme park like workers not happy.
Yeah.
The guests not happy.
Oh, I need to talk
about... Not enough registers that are open.
Let me talk about one more character really fast. The mayor's wife, I think, from Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, hot. You're so funny for that. I love that. Oh, I'll be speaking of Disney. Yes. You gotta find the sexiest.
Okay.
It's the sexiest Disney
character. Sexiest Disney character.
You're gonna cancel me.
Oh my God, I'm scared to know what it is.
Gaston.
Are you joking? He sucks.
Personality-wise.
Gaston sucks. He's the worst.
Look, if you did fuck, marry, kill, you fuck Gaston.
And then that's
it. Yeah.
And that's it. And there's no other people. It's just Gaston.
Yeah, obviously you're just gonna fuck Gaston and then you're gonna kick him to the curb.
I don't know if I think any Disney character is actually overtly sexy. I'm trying to think. Sorry.
Oh, wait. Let me be clear. Gaston's not a good leg. He's very selfish. It's not a good time.
No, but he mistreats you and it feels good.
Well, and you get to brag about the fact that he was hot.
I don't think he's hot. I just think that like there's...
You know I'm a sucker for muscle.
Yeah, you are. You like the big muscle
guys. And fucking
Mulan's boyfriend. Don't even know his name. Sorry. Is it Shang?
I think so. I love you so much.
Don't know his name. I like him because the bisexual panic he has where he's like, he finds out that Mulan's not a guy and he's like, wait, was I into boys this whole time? Mm-hmm. I'm confused. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to do. Yeah,
I love that.
He's hot.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyways, next one. What kind of food stand would you open?
Oh my God, if I had to cook for people?
Well, no, I think like if you were just passionate about a certain kind of food, you don't have to cook. You're just like the owner and you get to do the branding and the outfits and stuff.
My brain said chips.
Like fries?
No,
or like chips. Like
chips. Like potato chips.
Okay, sorry, I was confused.
That's okay. Yeah, I mean crisps, chips, whichever you say it as. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why. I think if I was to be practical about this,
artisan potato chips that are fried like right then and there.
No.
Oh.
I don't want to do that much work. You said I didn't have to work.
I kind of just assumed that it was a food stand that you don't have to work. I just thought that
I have to cook it.
No, you don't.
Look, okay.
I just assumed that your workers
If I'm cooking it,
okay,
it's gonna be what does he call it?
Who?
Slop.
Yeah.
Protein slop?
My friend Devin sends us Snapchat videos of slop time, and it's protein slop.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be it.
Gross, dude.
Yeah. That's what I would be good at, is more accurately if I lived in the States, because I don't know protein sources here for shit. Yeah, I don't know brands.
It's
also hard. Like Quest isn't really a thing.
Why are your cottage cheese like fucking tubs so fucking small? It's literally a single serving.
Oh yeah,
that pisses me off.
And so expensive.
I know,
like, such a
so
small,
expensive.
Like, serving. Yeah,
and it's such a
and
good
also why is it
source.
not fat free? I need fat free cottage cheese.
It's so annoying. When I went to Pack and Save, they were out. Annoying. I still got cottage cheese because the numbers are still good, but I'm annoyed by it.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I would say like protein salad. What would you do? You're the foodie, so this is very different.
A food stand, probably. I would do gyoza. I would do like vegetarian gyoza. Everything would be
With like special meatballs, because your meatballs are like,
the
you're
meatballs
vegetarian.
suck.
Yeah,
For no reason too.
Yeah, your vegetarian meatballs are the best meatballs I've ever had.
There's literally no reason why they should be that good.
Yeah. I guess if I were to think about it a little bit more, I would say crepes would be like what I would actually like to do.
Crepes, really?
Because, dude,
like savory and sweet, or just sweet?
Both.
I don't like a savory crepe.
You've not had a good savory crepe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can actually make really good crepes because you can make crepes protein style.
We should teach me how to do that. I want to know how to do that.
Because you just don't add like the sugar to them.
Right.
And then you basically just have like a lighter tortilla. Y'all did not sign up for me to just give
No, I love that. Teach me how to do that. I love that so much.
Yeah,
okay,
it's great.
Worst holiday in your opinion?
Worst holiday. April Fools. I hate it. I think I don't
Corny
like
boots.
it.
We're done.
Yeah.
It's tired.
No.
Why don't you like April Fools?
I don't, because I think that
Are those pranks like mean to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like how mean they are, and I also don't like how sensitive everyone is about it. So like everyone posts up about like, don't say that you're pregnant because there are people that fucking have problems being pregnant. Don't say that someone died because that's not nice. So it's like we're like policing jokes that weren't funny to begin with. So like all angles of it are not it for me. I don't like the fact, and because then also people like myself just go about life like usual.
Yes.
And I think that most people go about life like usual. And then that's the one day where you're like, can I trust the internet? Did anything you post, is that honest? And think about all the poor people who were born on April 1st.
Garbage. A joke.
Yes.
You've been born a joke.
Yes.
You are the fool.
Garbage. Stupidest fucking holiday. I hate it.
Dumb.
I'd get rid of it.
It is dumb. I've got two. I'm going to say one of them is not really for, well, one of them's for a reason, and then the other one is just from personal experience.
Perfect. Let's go.
And like, I just don't like it because of personal experience. The first one, St. Patrick's Day.
Oh my God, it's so stupid.
A, it's stupid. B, I feel like I don't know anything about Ireland. What I do know is that I don't think it's a big deal over there.
It's not. Well, pubs now, like, because it's a way to make money from Americans. Yeah.
It's fucking tourism.
Yeah.
And then also, the biggest thing that I hate about St. Patrick's Day is I don't like getting pinched. Don't fucking pinch me just because I'm not wearing green.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I don't think I've been even threatened to get pinched since high school.
Nice. I've gotten pinched a lot, so I hate it.
Well, that's because you're much nicer than me.
Yeah.
Because in high school, I spent it was my sophomore year where I was like, if you pinch me, I will hit you.
And people will go, you're telling the truth.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then by my junior year, everyone knew me enough to not try to fucking pinch me.
Yeah.
And like,
I would try to threaten people and they didn't take it seriously because, why would you? And then still get mad that they pinched me. So yeah, I feel that.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's when you just gotta hit them.
I just can't.
You pinch me, I punch you.
Yeah.
Even trade.
At that point, you
pinch punch.
Pinch and punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
What's
bullshit.
the other one?
The other one is New Year's Eve.
Brother!
I'm so depressed on New Year's Eve.
It's so sad, and they literally have the saddest music.
Why is it so
sad? And no
sad?
matter how much you're like, I'm determined to be happy, it's like you can do everything right. Like, we had a dope-ass New Year's. You had a dope New Year's, too.
I had a great New Year's last time because it was an event. I went to a wedding, and that's like, genuinely, more people need to have New Year's Eve weddings because it relieves so much of the pressure and the sadness of New Year's Eve for me. Loved it. And then the year before that, actually, I had a really good New Year's with you guys because we just decided to hit up all the world's like New Year's Eve traditions.
Oh, yeah.
And again, it's like, I think I do really good during those holidays when there's a task at hand, aka trying to eat 12 grapes under 30 seconds underneath the table.
You did great. I almost still love...
Because there's a moment there...
biggest grape.
What the fuck?
Because it's your tradition.
I literally almost...
Your people.
There was a second there that I was like, oh, this is actually kind of scary. It's like, oh, I'm having a hard time swallowing.
Yeah, but it is still like... New Year's does just have this like thread of like sadness. So even if you had an amazing night... Then you wake up the next morning, at least I do personally. I always wake up the next morning and I'm just like, another year is gone.
And it's fucked up.
And it's sad. And like, I've not found the hack for that to like, not just like fucking feel a bit sad. And because this last one we played Animal Crossing, and I was lasering a bunch of stuff to get ready for the grand closing for the shop, and did a concert for Caboose. I just like,
which is
oh
dope.
my god, fucking, I put this in my post the other day.
Did you have so much fun?
I was drinking White Russians, Cutwater White Russians. If you're in the United States,
God,
Cutwater is
the
best brand alcohol you can possibly buy.
Too? I miss long drinks.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Well, and like, because what do they have here? I don't think it's they have White Claws.
Yeah, they have White Claws that are like fucking crazy expensive.
Oh my god, it's like, is it $30, $40?
I think it's like 35%.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's somewhere between like
$35.
Like $35 to $40. I was looking at Bailey's because of course I'm like a White Russian drinker.
Is it expensive too?
$53.
Holy shit.
And I was like, I can't do that.
No.
I can't spend $53 on Bailey's.
I can hardly justify money. I've been trying to cut out like completely like having vodka in the house because it's like candy to me. I love vodka.
Yeah.
And at least it's on sale all the time, so I'm grateful for that. But even then, it's like $50 a bottle.
Yeah, it's insane.
Which is like on sale, by the way. That's what it is, on sale.
I would understand being sober here just to save money.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I didn't drink enough, like, in the States ever. And it's not like I'm drinking more here. But I don't drink enough that it was ever like, oh, you're going to, like, save money. We would go to fucking, like, and also they don't have, like, big liquor stores here like they do there.
They
so
don't.
we'd go to, like, Lee's and spend, like, $100 and you were good for, like, fucking 6 months. But yeah, I got drunk on Cutwater White Russians because it's 11% alcohol. You like how I got that shit on lock.
Yep.
And I had like over the course of the night, 2 of the like Cutwaters, and was like doing an entire like concert to Caboose, just like singing everywhere, like performing, standing on the table. Had a great New Year's and still woke up the next morning and was like, well, that year is done. And so it like sucks because there isn't like a hack. Like,
I'm so grateful that you feel the same way. For me, I don't know what this says about my mental health, but like I can only think about how all the sad things that happened in the past year, and like it makes me so depressed.
Oh, well, that's good because I started doing it last year where we were like, okay, write all the good stuff. So that means we'll start the jar. I saw this thing on Pinterest.
There's a jar?
Obviously on Pinterest.
Like good things that happen in the year?
And then at the end of the
That's
year,
cute.
you pull out all the good stuff. So you spend the last day, or
That's
we
so
can spend the first day, whenever you get the sad. And then you pull out all the like great things. But you write like a thing that happened like at least once a week, but ideally just like when nice things happen.
Yeah, just keep.
So we'll do that here. Like on
Please,
Sundays, we'll put them in.
We could put the jar like literally right there on the wall. And then we're
on
like,
my unhinged wall.
On your unhinged wall. That's my favorite part about living in New Zealand so far, by the way. Which, by the way, we've got an inspection coming up, so that's going to be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, a home inspection for them to like see that we're taking care of the house.
Yep.
And I don't think like when we said, hey, we're painting the ceiling pink, that she knew that I would also just like make the entire house like yellow and turquoise.
Yes, and it's pretty dope, might I add. Anyways, did I answer? Yes, I did. Okay. My next question is, if you were to eat an entire barrel of one single thing, what
Salt
would
and
you
vinegar
eat?
chips.
Salt and vinegar chips.
I can crush so many salt and vinegar. It will literally be disintegrating like my taste buds. Like it will hurt and I will still eat them.
Totally. I love that.
Or sushi.
Or sushi. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Like sushi's the other one. Like I can crush so much sushi.
God,
and,
I miss
like,
Reno sushi.
Yeah.
Fuck, I miss Reno sushi.
That is the thing I miss most about Reno.
I know, literally.
And being angry at like the shitty people.
Do you see that article I posted on my story?
Yes.
One of my clients sent that to me and said, hey, I thought of you.
Yes.
Thanks. Because
fucking
I miss sushi. For me, it would be sashimi for sure, because you give me fish and soy sauce, wasabi, and ginger, and I will clear it. Like it's nobody's fucking problem. Yeah. So yeah, same thing. Sushi.
Tokyo sushi, dude,
so fucking good.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question that I have, what's your?
I want to know what food you would not eat. Like, what food do you hate? Because if there was hey, you need to eat like a barrel of this in order to live. Well, and you put a barrel of mayonnaise in front of me, I'm gonna die.
You would die.
I'm not eating mayonnaise.
Honestly,
I could not eat a barrel full of it.
Probably an entire barrel of Airwaves.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, fuck off with that.
You want to trade? I'll eat the airwaves, you eat the mayo.
Okay, I'm still gonna struggle with the mayonnaise, but I could do it.
It's disgusting.
I could do it if my life were
and
on
their
the
weird
line.
obsession with mayo here.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Y'all,
New
there was
Zealanders.
mayo in my sushi.
Y'all love saucy shit. It's crazy because I thought I liked saucy things. I ordered went on a date yesterday? 2 days ago?
2 days ago. You were home last night.
I was home last night.
You came home yesterday.
I came home so
Yahoa.
the day date yesterday. Okay. Ordered a pizza.
No.
And here's the thing, I'm grateful because like I am down to eat anything, right? The pizza comes with aioli and mustard on it, which I thought was so strange. Yeah, they literally just like pour it on that bitch. It was really good, don't get me wrong. But I was like, this is so unhinged. And I can't vocalize that because
why?
Well, I should.
You should. You're putting it on the podcast right now. If this boy listens to the podcast.
You're right. If you're listening,
they're gonna be like,
don't get me wrong, the pizza was really good though. I did genuinely enjoy it. I was not faking
but
that.
It is unhinged.
But it is unhinged. It is
Why are you
behavior.
putting mustard and mayo on a fucking pizza?
And it was good, but it was also like, I felt like kind of like, I felt like kind of dirty eating it.
Yeah.
I was like, ew, whoa, what is this?
Yeah. No, dude. No.
Insane.
No. I think the thing with that is that they talk about like Americans bastardizing and like ruining all the foods. But like Kiwis take some food to a fucking weird place that you're like,
they take it to
you
like
wanna like I would not be surprised if they're like, you know what I want to do? Mayo on ice cream.
Is mayo a kink for them? That's what it feels like.
Yes.
It feels kinky.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? Let's see as many places. Or like, is mayo a number one industry here? It's like Big Cone with the amount of road cones everywhere.
Big Cone owns
Big
New Zealand.
Mayo owns New Zealand.
For real. It's so interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, great question. Which celebrity would you want as your other best friend and why?
Hannah Waddington.
Oh, great answer. Why? Because you're the same?
No, because she's really confident, really cool, taller than me. I love like a tall bestie.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Okay. All right. Well, you really lucked out with me.
I would get to be the short bestie.
You would get to be the short bestie.
And incredibly fashionable and also just so articulate, so well spoken. Yeah, I would be scared to be around her all the time. And I feel a little bit of that with you where it's like intimidating to be your friend.
Why?
But it's the same way.
I feel that way about you too.
So, yeah. Why? Oh, yeah. Same. Okay. Who is your best friend?
My
bestie. So I can never watch them on TV without yelling at them.
You bitch! Mm-hmm. My celebrity bestie probably would have to be Brittany Broski.
Oh, 100%. Yes, yeah. I back that up. Right? If you could replace me with Brittany Broski, I would agree with that.
Okay, first of all, I would never replace you.
I'm just saying if you could.
If I could,
yes. If we had more than one bestie.
If Hannah Waddington replaced me, I would be so grateful.
She couldn't replace you.
Well, okay.
I wouldn't let that happen. I would kill her first.
Thank you so much.
If it was like you have to battle out,
Same.
I'm battling.
If someone were like,
sorry,
okay, here's the thing, you have to choose between Brittany and Lou, then obviously
Brittany's great.
I would turn the trolley to Brittany. So sorry,
it's the age-old trolley question.
Exactly. Sorry, Britt, but you've done so much for me, but also Broski. I couldn't like.
I'm so grateful. Every time I watch her, I think about how you introduced me to her.
You posted her on your story today,
and she's fucking amazing.
Wanted to cry because I was like, thank you so much. Like, yeah, she's great, isn't she?
Yeah, phenomenal.
The best. Anyways, how do you like to be comforted when you're sad?
Forehead kisses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I literally, because I'm sick today and I have a headache. I literally texted Caboose and was like, when you get home, can I have forehead kisses? And then the motherfucker came home, gave me medicine, tried to give me water, was talking about his day, talking about his emotions, and then I had to remind him, excuse me, sir, the first thing on this was forehead kisses.
He said,
well, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, I guess.
It's either forehead kisses or like, and this is a purely neurospicy thing, but if I'm like overwhelmed, like if I'm like having like, if the world's too big, it's the like squeezing. So like before, I didn't realize it at the time that was like a neurospicy thing. I realize I
like a this, but I do like a this.
Like a head thing, like up there, like on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
mine's
great.
Here. I want it.
So you want double hands?
It's like on the front. Yeah.
So it's more pressure on the front?
Yeah, on the forehead. So it's like
this?
No, like your whole hand. Yeah.
Oh, okay, like
it's
this.
like compression.
Your head is so warm.
I have a fever, bitch. But yeah, like before I would like compete in weightlifting, like Caboose, and like
Really?
he's got
You
those
just
big
hold
meat
it?
mitts, so he would like come and like hold my head, and it like really centers me and allows me.
Which
to,
one
like,
of these
take...
competitors is autistic? That is so sweet.
Yeah. Which one of these competitors is autistic? Is her empathy so large that she is indeed crying because the person that she's sharing a platform with in practice missed their lift and will not beat her now?
That is really sweet.
Yeah. No, don't say that. I'm a big, strong boy.
You're a big, strong boy who cries.
Yeah. Okay. What's your favorite way to be comforted?
When I'm upset, when I'm sad, honestly, I've really been enjoying it. I almost said I've really been fancying.
You can say fancying.
It doesn't sound as cool when I say it. It's the same thing when I say reckon. Like, oh, I reckon you would do that. It doesn't sound as cool when I say it. For me, when I say I reckon, I just think of Wreck-It Ralph.
What's wrong with Wreck-It Ralph? I love Wreck-It Ralph.
There's nothing wrong with it, but it's not the vibe that I'm trying to...
What vibe are you trying to accomplish with Wreck-It?
Well, when I say, like, oh, I would assume, that's the vibe that I'm doing. I would assume versus I reckon, two very different vibes for me.
Okay, who do you picture says reckon?
Literally any Kiwi here.
Oh.
And when I say
you just need to, like, get your Kiwi friends to keep repeating reckon at you so you can get the accent right.
Reckon. Okay,
yeah.
I'll try.
Because once the accent's right, it'll feel better. Yeah. Okay. It's like y'all. Like,
y'all.
If you, exactly. See how you have to adopt the accent?
Yeah, totally.
It's like garage. You can't say, like, you can't try to say, like, garage.
Garage.
Yeah. But if you're trying
Pastel. One of our friends.
Pastel.
Yeah. Oh my God. One of our art friends at Art Venture was like, I love the way that you say pastel. And I said, pastel? And I said, I like the way you say Tuesday. She said, Tuesday. It was so cute. It was so effing cute. I loved it so much.
These are the expat like compliments you get.
It's so
cute. Like, I like how you say this.
Yeah. Say it again. It's so cute.
You're like, repeat.
What was the question?
So you reckon.
I reckon. Oh, comforting when I'm sad. I do fancy a cuddle. But it's hard for me to ask.
You fucking you don't have to ask for a cuddle.
Really? Do I just like
you just come in
up
for
to
a
you?
cuddle? I've been trying to like get you to.
I know.
Your tattoo looks great.
I know she's doing really good, huh?
Why are you touching that?
Sorry.
You're touching the wrong tattoo.
Points to the tattoo. You did
not the tattoo I did. I mean, that looks great too.
That was so
one of the best tattooists in the world did that tattoo.
That was literally such an accidental
Prism tattoo. Highly recommend.
I'm so sorry.
In Washington.
Doesn't it look
amazing.
really good? It's healing really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did such a good job.
So
oh God. Anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I've been trying. Like, we've been watching a lot of horror, y'all.
You've been trying to get me to come in for a cuddle.
And every time I get scared, first off, this bitch is chronically on her phone, like working and doing social media. So I keep having to yell at her to get off her fucking phone.
Here's the thing. It's a lot of work. And sometimes it is just a lot of me goofing off. So.
And again, she like pulls herself out of scary moments or like intense moments for movies by like playing on her phone.
Yes.
We all do. I do during Drag Race. If the competition gets too like big for me, you can tell because I'm pulling my fucking shirt. I'm like, oh God, I'm so nervous.
Stressful.
And then Callie pointed out, she's like, you say that every time they're about to take the runway. I'm like, I'm so scared. I'm so nervous.
Yeah.
But if she's like, if something scary happened and like the ghost in the background is the number one thing that gets me because I see like that sort of shit all the time. So like, because that's like something very personal to me that like you'll look and see something there and then you like look harder. And when you're not on drugs, it typically goes away. When you're on drugs, it stays there. But I have been yelling at you to come sit on the fucking ground with me and like to get closer. So all you got to do, because you remember, I grew up a physical person. I only stopped being a physical person because I decided to do life with two non-physical human beings.
Oh my gosh, and that's so unfair to
you. So
you.
if you want a cuddle,
yes.
I'm always happy to give a cuddle.
Okay.
I'm more likely to give you a cuddle than to like touch your sweaty meat mitt to mine.
That's so fair. That is very fair because they are very sweaty.
And mine are fucking cold. Mine are cold and clammy. Yours are hot and clammy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm a dead person.
Freezing.
I'm a dead person.
Literally your circulation.
Vampire.
That's concerning.
No, it's fine. Yours is concerning. Why are you so hot?
I don't know. It's just hard being that hot.
It's just so hot.
Okay, when have you felt the most challenged?
The most challenged? Fuck, dude, like ever in my life? I don't fucking know. When I was a teenager, everything was big and hard.
That's what she said. You wished everything was big and hard.
Currently, any sort of like banking or like taxes, New Zealand taxes.
Yeah, I feel fucking dumb out here. I'm like, literally, I set up this whole machine and now I have to fucking switch accounts. I feel like an idiot, but also, that's just part of learning.
That's like, that's probably the most challenging. We talked about this earlier about the fact that like, even the things are like on paper hard here, we both still like feel hella like at ease.
Yeah, right.
Like it doesn't feel hard.
I will say like, so that it is hard to do the whole banking thing in New Zealand, figuring out taxes and also figuring out like all the lingo. It's all so different, but I am a lot more kinder to myself here than I ever was in the United States.
Well, I think because you have time to be kind to yourself.
Yes, I have time.
But there you're just putting out fires fucking everywhere.
Yeah, right? And it's like, okay, I'm just like, there comes a point where you're putting out fires everywhere and you're just irritated. So like, of course you're going to be irritated at yourself. And here I'm like, well, that's kind of a bummer, but there is really no way for you to know unless you got into this situation.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Healthy, bitch. Tell me about that healthy mental state.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
But besides like, that, my answer would have to be all of 2024 was incredibly hard. I think that was probably the most stressed I've ever been in my entire life. Saving our business right off the bat, but then also realizing, oh, hey, we got to also make an international move. And then
close our business.
We've got to close our business when it was literally doing so well. And Callie Lou's New Zealand will also do so well, but it's like a different kind of like when you watch your business thrive and get into Inked magazine within a year of being opened, and then knowing that in a few months' time you will have to close.
Absolutely.
I don't think there is a word to describe how emotionally stressful that was.
Yeah.
Like it was just so brutal. And then also on top of like personal things, I keep forgetting that like I became estranged from my family that year too. And that was also like crazy stressful. So
absolutely.
That's the most I've ever been challenged. Okay. So what do you do when no one else is around besides jacking off?
Okay, well, I don't have to do that when no one else is around. I'm just so good. I can do that when you guys are in the room.
Nice. What? I thought you meant like in the house. What do you mean in the room?
Okay.
HR, you're going to hear from HR here.
Probably just exist naked.
Yeah. I texted you that I was on my way home soon. You said, thanks for the morning. I'm going to put on clothes.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Just not wear pants and not wear a fucking top. The most you'll get is like, I'm going to put on underwear, but like otherwise, like, exist naked.
Exist naked.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Mine is definitely dancing and lip syncing in my room. I love that. It's my favorite.
Oh, nice. I mean, you do that in the kitchen.
I do.
When we are like here. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's different when I'm like in my room and I'm like going into full like.
That's true. Yeah. I will sing louder if no one else is home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like so wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, and I dance. I don't know if you guys have caught me doing this. You probably have. I will dance at the dogs.
Oh, yeah.
And they look at me.
They love that, though.
No, Guinness does not like it.
Well, I mean, you do need to work on those dance moves, bitch. She was a professional dance instructor. So you should probably... It's a bit offensive to her. It's like me doing social media in front of you. It's just a bit offensive.
It's not offensive. It's chaotic.
That's what she says about your dancing.
Yeah.
It's something.
She looks at me and she goes, that's a move.
Something.
That is something you can do with your body.
You can call that dance if you want to.
Okay, so now we're going to, I'm going to say this is our last question.
Perfect. Last question. Okay. Let's go.
What are the top 3 things that stress you out the most?
Ooh, top 3 things that stress me out the most. Big smells, big noises, people eating.
Oh my God. That is so hard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's people pretty bad.
Eating. That is rough. That is very stressful.
Loud noises kills me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will say for
you guys eating. You eating cabbage is the only time where I want to murder you.
Totally, yeah.
And that is the time that I'm so aware that it takes you an hour to eat a bowl.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
It takes me a long time. Same date. went to the farmer's market, got pies, right?
Nice. I'm so glad we did not go. I had like a feeling
that
we
was
should
be
not
there.
go to the farmer's market.
That's good, because I was there.
Yeah, I was like, I thought about that where I was like, we should go to the farmer's market. And then I was like, we should not go to the farmer's market.
Because that
bitch
is going to be there.
I trust this feeling. Okay.
Yeah.
And the fact that you did go makes me feel
I did go. Yeah. That's funny.
Because I was not trying to run into you.
Guess who took like at least a solid 5 more minutes to eat her pie before we could leave?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought you were going to say that like it took them longer to eat their pie. And that's the face you just got. As I was like, I can't handle a slower eater than you.
Literally, he's finishing and I'm like, not even halfway.
Yeah.
And I go, I'm so sorry. I've got bitch fingers too, and the pie's hot. It's hot. It's hard for me to eat it, and it takes me a while to eat. And now we're just like here. I'm so stressed.
And you know what's funny is I bet right now in this stage, they'll be like, oh my God, but it's so cute. It'll stop getting cute.
Oh, it'll stop getting cute.
It'll stop getting cute. It's great when you're telling a story.
Yes.
It's less great when you're trying to hear the television. And cabbage teeth over here is yeah. Caboose was doing homework down the hallway in the other room and texted me and was like, why can I hear her eating back here? And I was like, imagine what it's like for someone that's neurospicy.
You're like, I'm literally
in the fucking room with her.
Right next to her.
I'm the person.
Sounds like bombs are going off.
Suffers from that. Where it's physically fucking painful.
It sounds like you're at a fucking soundstage. Yeah. And they're like,
and they're doing
trying
thunder.
to emulate. Yeah. Yes. They're emulating things. And they have to turn it up to see if they got it right.
Yes. And they're just like every fucking bite.
Dude. Me. So me. Yeah, that's so real.
The worst part is like it happens when I eat too. But I did realize the other day, it took me all these years, because
at least you eat fast, though. It's like quick, you know?
Probably for survival purposes, so I don't kill myself.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I like to listen to ASMR eating for funsies, so, yeah.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just ew. But I did realize, because Caboose and I have been fighting for years about him, like, serving me my food.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, look, bitches, I know I'm spoiled that he serves me food. But otherwise, like, I'm only eating protein slop, and I'm not, no one else can eat my food.
Truly.
It's inedible.
I wouldn't, but.
Exactly. Every once in a while, I come out with a gem, and she's like, really.
I'm like so proud of you. I'm like, that looks really good.
Yeah. And then I will tell her, like, no, it's not, though.
It's not. And I go, I trust you.
Yeah. I'm like, you can have a bite if you want. Okay. And you're like, I don't hate myself like that. I've been like fighting with Caboose about like when you give me food first, like first off, my food needs to be ridiculously hot.
Yeah.
I get that from my mother. She was the same way that like all of her food had to be like ridiculously steaming and then she had to wait for it to cool down. That's how I feel. And then also I can't eat before you because I, like a dog, am angry if people are eating after me. Part of it is, why do you have more food than me? It's awful.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's bad.
I think we actually had this conversation with mutual friends where it's like, yeah, she'll take forever to do it, and I'll get jealous because she has like, it seems like she has more chocolate than me, but really like we had the same bite of chocolate. Yeah. I had no idea that was a thing.
But I actually realized that it's not so much that I'm jealous that you still have food.
Yeah.
It's because when I'm eating, like I tend to snack a lot when you're eating because then I can drown out your eating with my own eating.
Synchronized eating.
And I didn't realize what that was because obviously I'm trying to like cut some weight right now. So when you were eating the cabbage heard around the world, I was like, dude, I literally, like, I can't eat right now. Like, I'm full. I'm trying to listen to my body.
Yeah.
So instead I had earmuffs on.
But this motherfucker is eating right now.
And that's what's hard is because when you're that type of neurospicy, you're like, I don't want my, like, you know, my disability to be like, you're not allowed to fucking eat.
Totally.
But I'm like, earmuffs. And so I realized I was like, oh, I also have to eat like while other people are eating so I can't hear their eating.
Totally.
And that like made Caboose realize that he was like, okay, that makes sense. Like that he's like, now I can like serve us at the same time so we can eat at the same time. So that way you don't have to listen to me eat for fucking 8 to 10 minutes or you for an hour.
For an hour. Yeah. Truly an hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
Takes a minute. Top 3 things that stress me out.
You answer that finally.
Oh my God. Number one thing.
Did you just break?
I broke because I don't know how to say it without being a
be a bitch.
Cunt. Yeah, okay. So I really, this stresses me out really bad when we say we're gonna leave at this time.
Oh my fucking God.
And we're like 2 minutes away from the time that we're gonna leave, and I know that you have at least 10 more minutes in you to be at the door.
She's not talking about me, y'all.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
We communicate this. We know minute for minute.
I'm stressed.
Minute for minute.
It really stresses
100%.
me out. It stresses me out because like we've also had mutual friends where I've had to tell them, you need to be ready literally 30 minutes before we actually fucking leave, because then when we're supposed to fucking leave, that's when they're ready to go. And doing the math is so stressful on that.
It's so frustrating because every time you get to know new people that you make plans with and do life with,
my God,
you have to figure out what they mean by we're leaving at 6:15. Does that mean we are in the car at 6:15? Does that mean we are getting ready to leave at 6:15? This is one of those things that I really think that when you decide to do life with people, I'm so sorry, I stole your
please,
thing.
No, go ahead. I actually don't know my other two things, so let me think about
Perfect. You can think about that while I read. You need to like have a discussion about what that fucking means, because we start about an hour and a half before we have to go anywhere.
Absolutely.
We start doing check-ins and they happen quite frequently.
Yes.
So we can be like, oh, I'm putting on makeup. Oh, I'm having an issue with my outfit.
Yeah.
There is so much communication.
Play by play.
We both know. So if we're running late, we both know we're running late and are emotionally prepared for that. But when you are dealing with people where it's like, okay, so we had a friend that we learned that we had to tell them 30 minutes beforehand to be fucking ready was the only way to get them to be like, we're going to leave here at 11. And we knew we had to leave at 11:30 to get to the like event on time.
Yes.
So we had to tell them 11, act like we were going to be ready at 11 and like make sure everything looks like we're going to be ready to get them to get off their ass to get fucking ready. And then it would still take them additional 30 minutes. And so, like, I really think for me, like, going forward in friendship, I need to be like, what does this look like? How long does it take you to get ready? And I need honest shit. I don't need to, like, it takes me 10 minutes. No, it doesn't. It doesn't take anyone 10 minutes. Because, like, even if you're a dude and you're like, I just need to put on my shoes, then, bitch, I want you out in the car 10 minutes before we leave.
Period.
Because, like, that's the thing for me is, like, y'all know this. You need to be waiting in the car. I need to be the person that does the last check.
Yes.
If you've got dogs, how long does it take the dogs to go out?
Yep.
On a bad day. If
yeah.
you got a dog like me that's stubborn?
Totally. Plan for it being the longer time.
Yes.
For sure. Plan for it to be the longer amount of time.
You just fucking, I 100% agree.
Yeah, dude, that one's rough. My second one, and I don't like this about myself, but when other people are in the kitchen the same time I'm cooking, and I feel so bad because I do take a while cooking sometimes. I'm like, oh, I'm prepping 3 different dishes, and one of these is going to last me for like at least a week and a half. Bummer.
A week and you lie.
A week, I would say.
3 days.
My egg white bites take a while for me to work through, okay?
They've been in there for 4 days and you're going to finish them probably today or tomorrow. And that's also just because you forget about them, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, accurate. But guess what? They are protein and they are a guilt-free snack that I get to enjoy. So
yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing either. I just think it means more communication.
Absolutely. Where I'm like, hey guys, I'm going to be using the kitchen from this point to this point. Yeah.
I think that's like, probably one of the harder parts of like living with other human beings.
Totally.
Because I don't give a shit if you need the kitchen. Because again, not a cook, not a chef. So if you need the kitchen, I'm just like, I need to make toast.
I'm willing to work on it. I just need to be told like, hey, can I cook here? I would like that communication. Then I'd be like, yes.
And I guess I never need to cook.
Right.
I can just snack until you're done.
If someone needs to cook and it's like hey, I'm hungry, like, can I, you want to share? Then like, I need to know that that's what you're doing. It stresses me out when I don't know what people are doing in the kitchen with me.
Because what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, like announce yourself and be like, I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. Like you have to treat me like I'm a fucking shelter dog. All right, I'm here. I'm gonna make myself a treat. Would you like a treat? I'm gonna make a treat. No, you don't have to offer me a treat, but you know what I mean. Like I'm just
but you should
here.
Though.
We can sit down.
Yep.
I'm going to be here for a little bit.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a treat me like a shelter dog. And then I'll be like, okay, I'm fine with this.
Fucking valid, dude.
Thank you very much.
I 100% back that.
And then my third
also, as the person who spends the most time in the kitchen, you're allowed to feel that way.
Thank you.
I don't like when other people, I guess I don't mind if other people are in the kitchen.
I would love to know, like, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool. now I know where you're gonna be and what you're gonna do and
Yeah.
like the areas that you're gonna be at, and we can both communicate. Like, hey, you know, that would be great. But also, I will communicate better, so that way people know, hey, I'm gonna meal prep 3 meals. Might be in here for a while.
17 hours.
Yeah, exactly. Might be in here for a while.
I think maybe you just do it like you do the bathroom, where you always say, does anyone need the shower?
Yeah.
Which I think is so funny because the shower room and the toilet room are separate.
Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe y'all have plans, or maybe you guys are doing stuff. I don't know.
No, never.
I just like
so
to
maybe you're
check.
like, hey, does anyone need the kitchen?
Anybody need a kitchen?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because I kind of see it as like, which I will do better to like, when I make a cup of
Shelter
coffee.
dog.
To make sure that I'm like, hey, I'm making a cup of coffee. But I just assumed that it's obvious because I come in, hit the fucking kettle, and then walk the fuck out. I'm like, I just don't make, like a shelter dog, I don't make eye contact. I come in, hit the fucking thing, and go, I'm out of here.
And that's fine.
Yeah, I don't walk behind you. Luckily there's 2 entrances to the kitchen.
Make sure you see me. Yeah. I'm not touching you.
Yeah.
So, if I have to go
anywhere close to you, I tell you where I'm at.
Thank you. Yeah, you do. You're very good at that.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, oh, don't move. You don't need to move. Yeah, you're good at that.
Because I hate that. Why do people
like,
move?
I don't know. Dogs. Shelter dogs.
Stop it. Stop moving. Dogs. And then you tell them don't move and they keep moving.
Shelter dogs.
Now I don't know where you are in time and space.
Where are you going? Because I'm going here.
Yes. I've already adjusted to where you are.
Fair enough. My third thing, early people stress me the fuck out. Early people stress me the fuck out.
I hate an early person. Wait in your car.
Yes, especially like if it's like a hangout situation, you're coming over to my house. And
sit in your car where I can't see you, parked on the street.
Don't text me that you're here either. I need you to pretend like you're one of the fucking civilians out there. Pretend like you're a pedestrian. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to know. Do not show up to my house early. Fuck that.
100%.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because again, we're so busy, we plan everything to the minute.
Yes.
So if it's fucking
I need to pee again.
2:28.
Have fun with this.
And why you just keep abandoning me? If it's 2:28 and then you show up and we plan on 2:30, those extra 2 minutes, you know how much shit I can do? I have ADHD. I can do so much shit in 2 minutes. I can like get the fucking living room ready. I can do my eyeliner. There's so much shit. And again, I'm planning for the last minute. Do you want to say anything on podcast? Because Callie just abandoned me. So I'm just here. Da-da-da-da-da, by myself. That's Caboose got a turtle in front of the screen for anyone who isn't watching on YouTube. But otherwise, like, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Biggest pet peeve?
Yeah. Something that you hate. You guys say it loud so they can hear you. Callie, it's early people. People in the kitchen. There's a third one and I forgot instantly and I'm fucking shitty friend for that. Mine's loud eating, big noises, big smells.
I don't know. I got ambushed. I don't know.
You don't know? He doesn't know his biggest pet peeve. Introspection.
I'm back.
Callie's thank God she rescued me.
I'm back.
That was terrible.
Thank you so much for entertaining them while I was gone.
Fucking bladder of a chihuahua.
No, literally. Okay.
And I don't want to edit this.
No. Anyways, to end our podcast episode, what is one thing that you are proud of and your win for the week?
Okay. One thing I'm proud of today.
Today, yes.
I won't say recording the podcast, but drawing. Like, we really carved out, like, a good section of time, and then hopefully after this we'll go back to, like, drawing.
Please, I would love that.
We're just having fun, like, drawing Flash. Like, I'm really trying to take this time to, like, enjoy drawing for, like, fun. Mm-hmm. So I'm doing some, like, Scream Flash that I've wanted to do for a while of serial killer.
And it's turning out so good. It looks so good.
Thanks.
Yes,
yours looks like crap.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
You're doing handcuffs, right? Spiky handcuffs?
Yes, I'm doing spiky and fluffy.
Fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
I had a pair of fluffy handcuffs, and they're not good.
They didn't do the job, or were they just like shitting out fluff everywhere? Or both?
No, not like your fucking Target blanket, just shitting fluff.
Yeah, it happens.
What is your, let's do it one at a time.
Okay.
What's your win for today?
Oh, my,
like
what
your,
I'm proud
one
of
thing
today.
You're proud of today.
One thing I'm proud of today. I'm proud of making a phone call today. And also not being mad at myself for not knowing things, because we had an FPost machine set up, and turns out, I don't want that account linked to my FPost machine. I have a different account that I want it linked to. So now I have like a scheduled call tomorrow to deal with that.
It's weird here because everyone wants to always just do everything over the phone, and I like to do things over email so I can like double check and like read stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that part is hard too, because
Yeah.
they're just like, call us. And I'm like, do you just want to talk to me on the phone all the time?
Yeah.
Like, why can't we just email?
Yeah, I agree. And it's like, it's difficult, but whatever.
Yeah. That's
so
the
yeah.
thing to be proud of.
Thank
I'm
you.
proud of you for not getting upset with yourself.
Thank you. Cause like, I feel like, yeah, me a year ago, I'd be like, I'm a fucking idiot. Like, I shouldn't have never done this, blah, blah, blah. But then like, no, I think I don't know. It was just a good moment of like being like, hey girl, you moved to a different country.
Hey girl, hey.
Relax. Hey girl, hey, relax. Okay. What's your win for the week?
My win for the week is resting, like around like, you know, the work that we're doing. Is resting, and then I'm gonna hold myself accountable to posting my face in social media.
Yay! That's a really good one.
Hate it.
Yeah.
What's your win for the week?
Win for the week, being present. I really have enjoyed being incredibly present this week. It's nice to like not feel guilty about like, oh God, I should be using this time to work, instead of just being like, oh, I should prioritize this time to like kind of live my life a little bit.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, yeah. So
when you're on your deathbed, are you going to be thinking about the fact that you didn't work enough?
Oh, I could have lined up 8 more posts instead of like, you know what I mean? Instead of done this or
you're
that.
like on your deathbed, like, I wish I would have posted more.
I'm on my deathbed going,
social media.
Oh no, did I schedule that post on time? Which, by the way, I never schedule
That's how
posts.
you're gonna fucking PS I love you.
That's how I'm
gonna
gonna
be
PS I
your
love you.
one fucking time that you schedule posts. I can't do that shit either. Everyone's like, oh, schedule posts, it'll help with social media. And I'm like, that also just feels fake to me.
To me, it feels fake. And also, I live in the vibes. I also think it's important to schedule at different times of day. And there's hot take. This might be a like
I love a
conspiracy theory, but I do actually think it's better for your algorithm if the app senses that you yourself posted it rather than you scheduled it.
Oh.
That's just like literally, it's literally just a what do they call it? Like a superstition of mine. So I like that superstition. I'm going to keep with it. Every post that you see is genuinely done by me in real time. So
Love that.
all right. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this chaotic Teen Vogue podcast.
Teen Vogue.
Teen Vogue. Share your answers in the comments. I want to know. Tell me about all your things. Tell me about what food stand you would do. And
Man,
yeah,
crepes.
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 You need to teach me how to do those crepes. That sounds good.
They're really easy. Crepes are like the easiest food.
Yum. Okay. Well.
Bye!